Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. We have the KLX 110 with the big bore kit that we got yesterday, so I'm doing some routine maintenance on it. Oil change after it gets warmed up. You can hear a little chatter, so we're going to chuck the valve lash. Make sure the bike is empty on oil because I just did my oil change. I haven't added any oil yet. Pretty simple. This is an 02 KLX. You will take this cap off to see the cam gear. Make sure it's at top dead center as well. 2 8mm bolts up here expose this valve. 2 bolts on this side to remove this cap. Shows you the exhaust valve. Right now I'm gonna go for 2" or 2007 inch, which is 0.002 of an inch on the intake valve and 0.005 on the exhaust valve, and I'm going to check them to see where they're at first. All right, that engine cap will come off here. It's a one-way shape, so you can't mess it up. Got my cam gear. I need to align it to make sure it's a TDC. And then we will get this cap off and this bottom valve cap off. All right, cam cover off, intake rocker cover off, exhaust rocker off. I can already feel some play in them. We're not at TDC yet. TDC is actually lined with this bowl hole right here. So I'm gonna move it just a little bit more, but rule of thumb, to make sure you're off the compression stroke, you should be able to get a little wiggle out of it. And I can move it back and forth ever so slightly. So I'm gonna check with a feeler gauge here in a second. Once I move this mark up to about right here. All right, this intake valve should be at 2000s. I couldn't even get a 2 in there to start with, so it only needed minor adjustment to get a 2000s in there. So I went ahead and got that one adjusted. Again, you just undo this lock nut. You can rotate this top little pointy thing, which is like the rocker needle, I guess. And then that's how you will adjust that. A 2000s fits in there now with just a little bit of drag, and that's, from what I've heard, that's what they want. Again, before actually doing this adjustment, I couldn't even get a 2000s in there, so I'm guessing it was too close. I guess that can cause chatter noise. We're gonna do the exhaust next, which is on the bottom side. For the exhaust valve, I could get a 3 in. I had to shove a 4 in there. We're gonna go for a 5, so I opened up this one a little bit with the lock nut, backed off the little pin needle a little bit, just a little bit. And now with a 5 in there, now it's got that drag you're looking for. So I could get a 3 in there, had to shove a 4 in. I went ahead and adjusted this one to 5. We're gonna see how it works out. And that's the drag you want too. If you can hang it and it'll stay, but you can just pull it out, that's kind of what you want. Put your intake valve cap back on, your exhaust cap valve back on, put your cam cap back on. Pretty simple, goes on one way. You clean that up, add these bolts in. Throw some oil in it, we're good to go. All right, I added a little bit more oil to make sure the hourglass is full up to its line. And the chatter did go away after riding it a little bit, so it's definitely a lot quieter now. I'm a lot happier with it now that we did the valve adjustment. I saw that like the BBR 143 big bore kit requires 2 and 4 intake and exhaust, 2000th and 4000th of an inch. The intake was not 2000th, it was skinnier than 2000. So I went up to 2000ths on the intake, and I went down to 5000ths versus like 3.5 thousandths on the exhaust. And it sounds better than it did. I mean, not by much. It didn't sound bad before. People were telling me that was normal, but it did quieten it down some for sure. I hope you like watching the video. You got any questions, make sure you comment down below. Do hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing to do that, but 1 millisecond of your time. Make sure you like it, hit the notification bell. Got the dirt bike, Corvette, mini Jeep, V-Rod, 50cc, China Jeep. You name it, we got it. We out. Bye.
Give her some. Oh yeah, I can hear her blow off.